Full time from the Rhine Energy Stadion in Cologne. Scotland won, Switzerland won. A quite interesting game. A really good game, actually, I'd say, in Cologne, involving the Tartan in Scotland. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Of course, Scott McTominay opened the scoring for Scotland. And of course, Xherdan Shaqiri. Of course, he always somehow turns up in a major tournament when Switzerland needed him most. And he becomes the first Swiss player to score in the last 3 Euros and in the last 3 World Cups. And they're pretty much nearly all thunderbolts, aren't they, from Shaqiri? Of course, to start with the Scotland goal, obviously McTominay shot deflected off Fabian Schär. It was originally given as an own goal by UEFA, but now UEFA confirmed during the game that it was Scott McTominay's goal, which was like, Ignore my Gary Neville accent, by the way, please. Thank you. Of course, Xherdan Shaqiri, Anthony Ralston, what are you doing? What are you doing? And of course, Xherdan Shaqiri is like, pass me the ball, okay. Thank you very much. Shot in the net. And to be fair to the Scotland fans, they were non-stop singing, weren't they, during the whole game? Honestly, Scotland's fans are so passionate on football. They really are. The football in their country, the football in Scotland, honestly, is mental. Of course, if you see my many Scottish videos I've done in the past, I have praised Scotland so much. But tonight, especially, the fans were absolutely brilliant. The team were brilliant. But, however, I feel like the manager really, really angered me here. Of course, Hungary lost 2-0 earlier today, which technically still gives Scotland a big chance to get into the knockout stages of the Euros. Probably through third place, which could be a good sign for the Scots. Because let's be honest, because of the 6-goal swing and something like that, so that they would have to beat Hungary. And then say Germany beats Switzerland like 6-0 in Frankfurt, which is not going to happen. Because the Swiss usually give Germany quite close games. But yeah, I do feel like Switzerland. I think Switzerland are all but through now. I think even if they somehow get third, I think they will be going through as one of the third place or as group runners up to the Germans, of course. Of course, Scotland miles better from Friday night, in my opinion, and simply a better display on show for us. But we all knew that Germany was going to be a tough game for Scotland anyway, because of how good Germany are and how big they are, and with them being in the host nation as well. But like, you shouldn't be getting beat 5-1 though, mate. You should be getting beat 5-1 though. That's a bit of a concern, innit? But obviously Scotland, they're waiting for a tournament win, goes on. Oh, Scotland, man, if you would have held on. Oh, and of course, chance after chance after chance after chance from Scotland. Wasteful. And of course, Switzerland had 2 goals ruled out. Just a bit like Belgium on Monday. I wonder what Dad thinks of them. About the 2 Swiss goals that got disallowed. Clear as day offsides.
Yeah.
Just like Belgium yesterday. Not Belgium, sorry, yesterday. Back Belgium on Monday. Losing to little Slovakia, by the way. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But yeah, hang on. But yeah, but when I seen the lineup, I was like, no Lawrence Shankland. I was like, ugh! Like, the thing is that, what more does Shankland need to do to start? Because, like, he is literally by far Scotland's best striker. Obviously, literally, like, they're playing like a 5 at the back. They're basically parking the bus here. But obviously, speaking of defence, Kieran Tierney. Oh boy, when will it? his career is getting defeated by injuries. And simply, you got to feel for the fella. You really have to feel for him. Because he's actually a very good player, Tierney. And probably one of Scotland's key players. And of course, Scotland are basically turning into England now. With the defence injuries. Like, of course, Aaron Hickey was out. Aaron Hickey was out for the tournament. Who has been fantastic for Bologna this season. Scotland are basically missing half of their key players. Of course, Lyndon Dykes, he was actually in fact in Scotland's provisional squad for the Euros, but obviously he had to pull out due to a leg injury. He picked up in training, I think, just before. I think before the final warm-up game against Finland. But coming back to today, I thought Scotland were really well played. Did really well today. Tactics spot on, but the game substitutes though. But his in-game pour though from Steve Clarke is really poor. Honestly, as much as I love the guy, and considering what he's done for this country, for Scotland, getting him into 2 tournaments, getting him into back-to-back Euros, but at the end of the day, is that good enough? Well, yeah. Well, to be fair for Scotland fans, they're proud. They're proud just to even be there in the first place. It's good to see. But at the end of the day, can Scotland beat Hungary on Sunday though? It's going to be a tough task. It is tough though. Hungary, even though they lost their first 2 games, right? Hungary though, they are a tough team still. And to be fair, I feel like Scotland can go into that game with load of confidence. And probably have a real chance to go through. Of course, if you remember in Euro 2020, this shirt that I've got on right now, Scotland, in fact, they did lose to the Czechs in the opening game. And then drew to England at Wembley, which happened 3 years ago. 3 years ago yesterday. And then obviously losing to the Croats, of course, Croatia at Hampden Park, and obviously losing to the Czechs also at Hampden Park, and then obviously drawing to England obviously at Wembley Stadium. Because I did do a few videos in the last Euros. Sadly, I didn't get to do any Scotland ones. Sadly, but this is the second Scotland video of the tournament, so obviously don't count me out, Scotland fans. I'm sorry, but I just simply couldn't do any more videos during the last Euros, and that's a sad sign. But yeah, can Scotland beat Hungary? It's going to be a task, because the pressure will be really on Scotland to get a result and to win. Scotland really needs... This Sunday is a must-win for him to have a chance to get into the knockouts. But yeah, my man of the match... I'm going to give it to Angus Gunn, because I feel like he kept Scotland... he had kept Scotland in the game. But a draw, Scotland really could have done with a win here. But Scotland, your day's over. Now it's back over to the focus is now back on England, ahead of our game against Denmark tomorrow, and then also for the big one, Spain versus Italy. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Scotland fans, Tartan Army, can you do it? Can you get into the knockout stages? Comment down below. Up the Tartan Army. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash that subscribe, get notifications on. Fingers crossed you beat Hungary on Sunday and you advance to the knockouts for the first time in any tournament in your history. Thank you for watching. Love, peace and techers.